EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland.
Austin Steinberg set to kick off.
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. And this is going to be out of bounds. Flags come in. That is a brutal mistake to start the game. Opening kickoff, out of bounds, brings the ball to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Johnny Newton, rookie out of Illinois, there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Tua. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Another run here for Robinson. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. On the give, it's Eckler. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run here. It's Chris Rodriguez. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That is caught. What a throw. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. His 12th touchdown of the year. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders move out to a 7-3 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. So after 1, it's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On the option, here's Robinson. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And here's Bijan. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. He's got it at the 7. They had the perfect play call there. They needed 18, and they got 18. 1st down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. Here's 2. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Washington now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. To throw is Tua. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now it's Tua. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing again, it's Tua. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17, as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Ho-ho! We'll get across the 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Eckler. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll go back to Eckler here on first down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Tua. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Tua now on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Tua. the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
On third down, it's Robinson. Oh! And he's going to take this all the way home. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for two. Throwing is Tua. He's got a man. Take it in for two. And we are all tied here in the third quarter. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. Play action. Here's Daniels. That one knocked away and incomplete. Terry McLaurin the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. Daniels now on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
He gets it to Samuel, left side. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. So we are through three. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. On play action, Daniels. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Washington. Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Throwing now, Daniel. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Washington now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be about a yard short of the first, getting it up to the 36.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is third and inches. And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Off-balance throw, it's complete. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap for Tua. Got his man at the 6, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The motion man here is McClure. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again? All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second down and 8. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. He's going to have the first down and more.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They send the tight end in motion. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the left side in the hands of London. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And make that a 5th straight victory.